So welcome back to another episode of Bloom Into You. Now, the previous episode is probably my favorite episode so far. It showed not just the nice things about falling in love, but also some of the weight that the word love can carry, right? And how much it can shackle a person. And we saw how someone can also use it for their own selfish, not gain necessarily, but their own selfish reasons. Even if those reasons are understandable, they still are at the end of the day selfish. And we saw it from both Touko and Yuu. So it was really interesting seeing how well written the characters are and how insanely they're tackling the topic of love in this anime. It's so fun. I know to say it's fun, even though it's pretty dramatic when you think about it. It can be pretty dramatic, but as an anime, as an entertainment form, it's really fun. I'm enjoying this so much. The only thing I still am waiting for is Sayaka to get involved. I really hope that we get to see that in the anime and it's not gonna be only later down in the manga, but if it is, I'm gonna go and read it, obviously. I do agree with Sayaka more than I agree with Yuu here when it comes to like personal views on things like that, because Yuu at the end of the day was like, it's Touko's choice, right? Touko is the one that needs to make a choice whether she wants to keep this persona, if you will, up, or if she wants to revert back to her old self. It's up to her, right? It's not up to you. And you, I'm pretty sure you realizes that deep down. But she's like, she's acting, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't think that at all. Maybe she doesn't agree with that POV at all. So she believes that Touko doesn't want to play this role, which I don't know. We still like I'm still not certain. Which I'm usually on the camp of Sayaka, where like if a person is old enough, so like high school, I would say is usually old enough. I would say have a heart to heart. You talk it out, and then you can give advice, but you should never manipulate. And I think Yuu knows that, but she kind of also wants to feel like she's helping Touko, even if Touko says that she doesn't want it. I don't know. It's a hard situation, especially since they are moody teenagers. It's way harder as well. So it makes sense why it is the way it is. But yeah, as I said, I'm just on Sayaka's side here on the whole matter. I think every person should decide on their own what they want to do. The most you can do is offer them an ear and a few words of advice, and that's it. So that's just my opinion. Anyways, I don't want to spend too much time yapping about this because I really want to go into the next episode. So if you want to watch this uncut and unblurred, it's going to be on my Patreon, which is down in the description. And without further ado, let's go into Bloom Into You, episode 7.
先輩、用事って。それは、トウコと出会うずっと前のこと。
Sayaka episode!
さやかちゃん、あのね。あなたが好きなの。
Oh, cute!
はじめはおかしいと思った。女同士なんて。でも。
She fell in love as well. Oh! Oh! Wow, okay.
先輩が高校に進学して、会う機会が減った。何日も、何週間も会えない日が続いて。
Yeah.
だけど、この寂しさを先輩も感じていると信じてた。
Please don't.
先輩。先輩。さやかちゃん、あのね。私たちもう子供じゃない。遊びでこういう付き合いをするのは良くないと思うの。一時の気の迷いのようなものだったのよ。
You don't have to say that, just like...
女の子同士なんて。ね。
Why does she have to say it like that? That's such a horrible way to word it. Just say, sorry, can we break up? Like, yeah, it's not gonna be nice either way. It's not gonna be pleasant, but you don't have to say it like this. You're just being a douche for saying it like this, man.
こういう私にしたのは、あなたのくせに。
I'm on Sayaka's side. You know what? I'm a Sayaka defender.
全部、一時の気の迷いだったって、 私も言えるようになってしまいたいって、そう思っていた。
Sayaka did nothing wrong.
続いて新入生挨拶。1年3組七海東子。
はい。私が代表だと思っていたのに、余計なことに気を取られて勉強に集中できなかったから。すぐに追い抜く。
I love Toko's design. I don't know why. Something about her is just her design is so nice.
でも
Can't blame you, Sayaka.
すべてどうでもよくなった。
Oh! Oh! Yes! Please, more Sayaka, more Sayaka, more Sayaka.
今週も小テストやるからな。最近難しすぎませんか？七海と佐伯の連続満点記録を今回こそ破ってやる。俺らを巻き込まないでください。
頑張れ、さ
Yes!
やか。任してやれ。無理無理。いつも2番で悔しくないの？全然。私じゃどこにはかなわないわよ。
もう、そんなことないでしょ？さやかに負けないようにするの大変なんだから。
で、七海先輩ってどういう人なの？実際。それは、どういう意図の質問？劇の脚本なんて初めてだから、とっかかりが欲しくて。
Yo, after the previous episode, I look at you completely differently now. It just feels like they have this, they're on the cusp of making this toxic relationship almost, right? It feels like it's forming this toxic relationship. And I'm sure it's gonna end up being a sweet and nice relationship, but it feels like it can easily go into this manipulative, toxic side. And it's so interesting seeing at you now, not at Koito now, because it just feels completely, I don't know, it just feels like, I don't know, it gives me this weird feeling seeing, it looks like a completely different person now. I don't know why. After seeing the previous episode.
当て書きってやつ。ああ、なんかない？七海先輩は、まあ、評判通りの人だよ。文武両道、人当たりが良く、誰からも信頼が厚い、みたいな。まあ、そう。完璧すぎて面白くない。面白くないと言われても。何か欠点がある人間の方が話にしやすいんだよ。なんかないの？本当は全然完璧なんかじゃない人だけど、言えないしな。
Yo, you both have so many flaws.
浮かばないなら、好きというか、案外可愛いなってところとか。可愛いか。すぐ照れて赤くなるところとか、可愛いんじゃないのかな。それ、どういう状況で見たの？他には。
Yeah?
ストレートに好きって言ってくるところ。いやいや。
Yeah.
そんなに悩むほど完璧超人なの？
No, she can think of too many things.
まあ。別に先輩とは付き合っているとかじゃないけど、なんだか秘密だらけになっていく。
暦、助けて。
どうしたの？
リコ先生が現代文の点数、このままだと補習だって言うの。なんとかして。
現代文？授業聞く以外やることある？
That's what I'm
教
saying.
えてよ。ああ見えてリコ先生厳しいんだから。ちゃんと箱崎先生って呼びなさい。
Yeah.
だってリコ先生の方が呼びやすいし。だからって呼んでいいってことじゃないでしょう。
She seems chill.
暦、今日は時間ある？あるけど、この後先輩たちが顔合わせできる。
Ah, to write the script?
この後？別にいいけど、ちょっと緊張する。
Aw,
いいも
cute.
のが書けるかわからないし。大丈夫だよ。みんな優しいから。どこ？
ああ、ごめん。ちょっと待って。
What's that?
ラブレターの記録更新？今度は誰なの？山内くんとか？細見くんからは前もらってたっけ？
なんで全部把握してるの？
Hey, she's been keeping an eye on you.
トウコは誰にでも親しげに接するし、近づきやすい印象を与えるけど、本当のところ、一定以上の距離には決して近寄らせない。まして恋人なんて。女の子は？
女の子は前に泣かせちゃったからうまく断らないと。
苦手？女の子。
そういうことじゃないよ。ただ断りにくいだけ。
そう。
Man, I hope Sayaka ends up being happy. But I don't know how. Wait, what did that say? Let me read that. Koito, I need your help. I'd like to meet Kano and talk with her for a bit. Talk with her a bit. Could you ask her if she's available today? If it works for her, maybe we could meet around 4. Okay. Oh yeah, that's about the script. Okay.
放課後 OK だって。
よく協力してくれることになったわね。あんなに嫌そうだったのに。
なんだかんだで頼まれたら断れない性格なんだよ。優しいから。
ずいぶん仲良くなったわね。
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
ちょっと焼けちゃうな。
どうしてよ。
あの子のどこをそんなに気に入ってるの？
だって生徒会の1年で女の子は小糸さんだけなんだし、仲良くしてて何か不思議？
そう。
Not letting her get any closer. Ooh.
じゃあ話してくるから。待っててくれる？
ええ、いってらっしゃい。瞳子は誰のものにもならない。そのままでいて、そのままでいてくれる間は、私が一番そばにいられるんだから。
さやかは優しい。ユウとは違った意味で。さやかは踏み込まない。さやかが私に要求するのは、完璧な私だけだから。私がそれを演じきれている限り、その後ろに隠したものを覗き込んだりしない。言えないことが増えてくな。
Well, okay, to me, from the small exchange that we've seen from Sayaka, I don't see her completely the way that Touko described her. I may be completely having the wrong idea about her, but Touko described her as if Sayaka prefers the perfect, ideal Touko over the other Touko. Or like, she likes that front and won't pry on the other side. But to me, it more so feels like that Sayaka feels as if Touko is happy with her changing, right? And putting on this front, or at least trying to change herself to be a more ideal person, right? Like, one thing that I'm kind of, I wouldn't say confused about, but one thing that I'm not really sure why they're doing like it the way they are. To me, it feels like they're saying as if trying to change yourself and putting on a front is always a bad thing. It's not. It's very much not. It's very admirable if you change to be a more idealistic person. And while Touko, it has never been revealed to us that Touko is trying to make herself to be a... Like, it's never been revealed that she's not happy with doing that, right? It's never been said that she's miserable putting on this front. Yeah, she was nervous and stuff like that, but that's normal. That's part of the journey. But it's never been said that she doesn't really want to become a better person like that. So that's one thing that's kind of on my mind a lot. So it feels like, to me, from the information that we have, Sayaka feels like she wants to support Touko on her path to becoming this idealistic, better person, right? That's what it feels like to me. I don't know.
静かでいいわね。
いらっしゃいませ。この間も来てくれましたよね。一回来ただけなのによく覚えてますね。うち、高校生なんてめったに来ないし、可愛い子の顔は覚えてますから。
Okay.
店長、お勘定。
はい、すぐ。
へえ、店長さんだったんだ。若いから店員さんかと思ってました。
ねえ。さて、改めまして加納さん。
はい。
劇の脚本を引き受けてくれてありがとう。
いえ。
読ませてもらった小説、とても面白かったから、加納さんにお願いできて嬉しいよ。
私はただ、話を作る練習したいし、人と一緒に作るのは自分にとっていい機会だと思ったので。
うんうん。ありがとう。おかえり。今日はお仕事早かったんだね。
うん、たまには。箱崎先生。
あ
れ、本当だ。こんにちは。こんにちは。
Hi!
こんなところ
The
で何してる
Japanese
の？
teacher.
生徒会の打ち合わせです。文化祭でやる劇の話を。
劇？先生、店長さんとはお知り合いなんですか？今お帰りって。いや、
ここの店長とは大学の頃からの付き合いでね。ちょくちょく来るから、そういうノリに。
Oh?
へえ。寄り道は禁止じゃないけど、遅くならないうちに帰るのよ。
はい。
Are they?
箱崎先生
Oh.
知ってたんだ。
うちのクラス、現代文が箱崎先生です。先輩も？
授業は違うけど、箱崎先生って生徒会の副顧問だよ。
全然知りませんでした。
うちの生徒会は生徒の自主性に任されてるから。
うちの担任も生徒会来ませんしね。顧問なのに。じゃあ、失礼します。
どうかした？
いえ。今日暦に、ななみ先輩ってどんな人か聞かれて、どう答えていいのか悩んじゃって。
それは難しいかな。
難しいですよ。困る。
Yeah, that's me trying to decipher what they're thinking when I'm
暦とは
after the episode when I'm trying to talk what
本
happened.
好きだからうちの店にもよ
Talk
く
about
来て
what
くれま
happened.
すし、自分でも書いてるのは最近聞いたんですけど、
ユウ
Oh, she's blushing.
って私も呼んでいい？
Ah, cute.
す
Call
でに
her her
結構
first
呼ばれてる気がします。
name.
そういうのじゃなくて、普段から生徒会とか、
Ah.
みんなの前でも。
そりゃ後輩のこと名前で呼ぶのは全然いいんじゃないですか？
じゃあ、ユウ。
Cute.
はい。
Oh, cute. She's not phased.
その顔。こんなのは何でもないってその顔を見ると、
Yep.
あと少し、もうちょっとだけ踏み込みたくない。
No! You're... You...
どこまでなら、そのままでいてくれる？
To be fair,
じゃあさ、
that's an interesting experiment.
ユウも私のこと名前で呼ぶのはどう？ごめん、やっぱり。
トウコ先輩。
Oh, cute!
トウコ先輩。自分で言わせといて、この人は全く。いちいちそんなリアクションされたら、人前じゃ呼べないですね。
普通にできるし。
わかりましたよ。トウコ先輩。トウコ先輩。
Is she
はい。
trying to condition
ト
her?
ウコ先輩。
Damn!
お
Woo! Come on, whisper
先
it.
輩って自分からはグイグイ来るくせに、こっちから行くと弱いですよね。
I'm turning on soft watching you two do this.
先輩のこういうところ
It's
は
melting me, man.
可愛いのかな。
It is cute.
やっ
Both
ぱ
of
り
you.
暦には言えないけど、
ユウの意地悪。
先輩にも秘密だ。
リカ、お風呂お先。何探してるの？
劇の DVD。あの子たちに貸そうかと思って。
へえ、やっぱり手伝うの？店で何も言わなかったから手伝うつもりないのかと思った。前の学校で演劇部の顧問だったのに。
みやこが軽はずみにおかえりとか言うから、あの場であれ以上話して突っ込まれたくなかったの。
ごめんごめん。
学校近いと通うのは楽だけど、こういう事故がな。
今日は早く寝れそう？
もうちょっと仕事してからかな。
じゃあ、お先におやすみ。
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I could sense it. Cute.
おやすみ。
A pile of secrets. I could sense it. Spark. Oh, what kind of spark are we talking about? Oh, wait. Is it gonna be a confrontation type of spark?
こっちのファイルです。
ありがとう。
I'll be down.
名前で呼んだ今。
あれナナミ先輩って小糸さんのこと前から名前呼びでしたっけ？
いいわよ、堂島くん。
そろそろもっとフレンドリーでもいいかと思って。
Oh,
俺の
Maki's just.
すぐるっすよ。
そうなんだ。
手強いな。
じゃあ私も小糸さんのことを名前で呼ぼうかな。
Oh, look at the eyes. Needles. Shooting
はい
needles.
どうぞ。いえ、やっぱり小糸さんでいいわ。中学でも後輩のことを下の名前で呼ばなかったし、落ち着かない。
さすがお嬢様学校。
それか
Did you see her? Her shoulders drop down in relief.
中学違ったんですか？
ええ、違うわよ。家も離れてるし。
会ったのは高校入ってから。さやかの中学は友住女子。
あれ、でもあそこって確か中高一貫ですよね。なんでうちに？だって遠いんだもの。電車通学嫌になっちゃって。
そんな理由っすか？
Eh.
瞳子があんなに人と距離
You know, I
を
was
詰める
thinking about that.
見たことない。
It showed their shoulders being really close earlier.
あれじゃまるで。
Because we could see when they were sitting next to each other, there was definitely more space
どれ
between
だけ
them.
仲良くなったとしても、特別な具体的な関係にはならない。瞳子は誰のものにもならない。
Hmm.
だって瞳子だもの。
Man, I can't imagine how she must feel. It must feel so gut-wrenching.
あら、こんにちは。
カウンターいいですか？
どうぞ。今日は一人？
はい。ブレンドを。
はい。おかえり。今日はお仕事早かったんだね。
うん、たまには。
Ask her.
劇の方は進んでいるの？
え？
生徒会で劇やるんでしょ？お待たせしました。砂糖とミルクは？
大丈夫です。
Nice. Perfect way to drink coffee.
お
Black.
聞きしてもいいですか？
何？
すごくぶしつけだと思いますし、勘違いだったらすみません。店長さんは箱崎先生とお付き合いされてるんですか？
Oh! I love Sayaka.
うん。そうだよ。
Cute!
彼女。
Cute! Cute!
あ、言っちゃったってリコには内緒ね。私が怒られるから。どうしたの？
いいえ。
そうだと思ったから聞いたんでしょ？
いえ、すみません。そうなんですけど。こんなにあっさり教えてもらえると思ってなくて。
Oh, this is cute.
まあ私もあなたくらいの頃は絶対秘密にしなきゃ。
Oh, this is way too cute.
いるんだ。好きな女の子。
はい。もう女の子なんか好きにならないって思って、そのために共学の高校を選んだはずなのに、あの子に会ったらもうこれでいいんだって。
その子のどこが好き？
顔？
大事ね、顔。
それに優秀なところ、私より前を歩いてくれるところ、理想を叶えるために努力をする姿が好
That's
き。
exactly. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm saying. Working her to achieve her ideals. That's how I see it. Like, that's how I see what Touko is doing. At least from the information we have right now. To me, it still seems like she's working hard to achieve what she wants to achieve, right? I don't think I don't know. To me, it seems like, yeah, she's working to achieve her ideals, being like the person that she wants to be, right? She personally wants to be. Now, I don't know if that person is gonna, or like that persona is something that other people just expect from her and she's not happy doing it. If that's the case, obviously, that's grounds to kind of be like, maybe it would be okay for you to, or like maybe it would be better for you to try to go in a different direction. But if she herself personally wants to do that, wants to change in that way, and wants to become that kind of person, I feel like it would be incredibly selfish, and not just selfish, but just incredibly, I don't know what word to use here, but just, I don't want, it's, I want to use too strong of a word, so let's just say selfish, to say that she shouldn't be pursuing that ideal, right? That she should be just her old self, right? But of course, there's nuance to this, so we don't know the full story yet. So I guess it is. It's been kind of implied that maybe the family were her family were the ones that wanted her to change and be like her sister. So I don't know. But to me, I am on Sayaka camp here. The only difference is that you should make a full conclusion after having a heart-to-heart talk. But the problem here is Touko doesn't have heart-to-heart talks with anyone, right? You never know. Like, she's so layered that you never know if she's completely saying what she feels or if she's putting on an act. So it's impossible to have heart-to-heart to her. So I'm way more on Sayaka's side than I am on Yu's side, but I can see both of their perspectives, of course, obviously.
本当に好きなんだね。すみません。勝手にベラベラと。
At least so far.
誰かに話してみたかったのかもしれません。いいよ。お客さんの話を聞くのは好き。恋人同士か。羨ましいな。
あ
告白する気ないの？それは無理です。女の子はダメそう？それも怖いですけど、それ以前の問題というか。それ以前？あの子には人の行為を受け入れるだけの余裕がないんです。好きだと言っても今のあの子にはプレッシャーにしかならない。
Yo.
今の関係が壊れるくらいならこのままでいいです。あの子は一番の友人として私を必要としてくれるから。そばにいるために本当の気持ちを隠すのは卑怯でしょうか？
Nothing wrong with being a bit of a coward.
サービス。
Aww.
あなたいい子だから。
Aww, she is so nice.
いい子？
Oh,
友達のままでいることがその子の願いで。あなたは自分の気持ちよりもそれを叶えるって決めたんでしょ？だからいい子。私がただそばにいられなくなるのが怖いだけでも。だとしても本当の気持ちを飲み込むのは大変なことだよ。だから。
If you're watching this on YouTube, the audio is gonna be pretty harshly distorted here because of the ending playing over it. Oh, unless we transition into the ending here. Oh, never mind.
負けた割に楽しそうね、さやか。そんなことないわよ。油断してるとすぐ追いつくからね。はいはい。さやか。さやかがいてくれてよかった。
Don't say
さやか
that!
がいなかったらもっと楽してたというか、サボっちゃうと思うんだよね、私。勉強のことだけじゃなくて、会長とか副会長とか。さやかの前に立ってるんだって思うと、理想の自分に少し近づける気がする。だから、
これからも頼むよ、さやか。
Ooh, ooh.
飲み込んだ言葉は育ち続けて、いつか胸を破るかもしれない。でも十分だ。今はこれで。
Ah.
今はまだこのままで。
Ah, my... Ooh. I got something in my eyes. Ooh. Ah, okay. So, I'm gonna say it. Sayaka is best girl. Okay, so, of course, I feel like everyone has like a character they relate to. I feel like I definitely feel the most like, or I guess I would relate the most to Sayaka. Not just when it comes to romance, but just in general. I feel like she is, I don't know. She's the girl who's like always thinking about, so you see someone has a lot on their plate, or like is just juggling a lot of responsibilities, and there's something that you want to say to them. Doesn't have to be anything romantic at all, just anything that would add something to think about to their already overworked brain, right? And you're like, you know what, even if it is going to make me a bit more anxious and it's gonna make it harder for me, I'm gonna keep that to myself just so I don't overwork their brain. And I feel like that happens a lot. So it's nice seeing that in here as well. And that's why I think when it just comes to that, not, as I said, not romantic at all in any way, I feel like the most relatable character for me would be Sayaka. That's why I love Sayaka so much. Yeah, obviously I'm not one-to-one to her, but still, there are some things with Sayaka that I do relate to. So that's really cool to see. Oh man, I hope I don't know. Now seeing it, I don't think Sayaka's gonna end up actually directly confronting Yuu or Touko or their relationship, at least for quite a while. Unless, I think the only way that would happen was if Touko would start changing. Or the relation, and it would start pulling Touko away from Sayaka, maybe. I don't know though. I'm not sure what she's gonna end up doing. Maybe not, she's not even gonna do that, because she does prioritize Touko's feelings over her own. So if she notices that Touko starts falling for Yuu, honestly, she might resign her, or like she might pull out of the race and be like, you know what? She's gonna be depressed, yes, but she's gonna say maybe that if Touko is happy, I'm not going to ruin that. I can see that happening to Sayaka, but I feel like she would be pretty destroyed or distraught if that happened. I don't know. That's just based on what we've seen so far from her. Oh, interesting. So as I said earlier, I really find it interesting how Touko and Yuu are on the cusp of becoming this. It feels like they are really striding the line of becoming a toxic couple or becoming a really, really sweet couple. Or, I don't know, it feels like that. No, I feel like they are going to go into the sweet couple direction. Like, of course, that would be like a way that they would go into neither. But I feel like those are the two most obvious choices right now. Because it feels like they're both thinking about how to best, quote unquote, manipulate one another, right? To suit their own selfish desires and needs, which is really interesting. They aren't talking about it to each other, right? Too much, or they kinda are, but they're still really, I don't know, they're still pulling a lot of punches. So it's interesting to see how this is gonna develop. It feels like they have this weird relationship. Like, even compared to everyone else, they definitely have like this really complex relationship. So I feel like I've been talking for long enough here, and I should probably end it here. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.